All right, we are back in the Go Long tournament. We're in the opening round in the rookie division. I'm on the back nine. I didn't quite get it done in the front. You need to shoot a 20 and a half. I'm not sure how you get the half, but a 21 or a 20. I could have picked up the other one on the backside, but now I have my work cut out for me. So I need to pick up 3 on the back. It's possible. I made a critical error on the front on one of the holes. I forgot to, I didn't pull it enough. I had the number, and I was supposed to pull 2.5, and I only pulled 1.5. I don't know what I was thinking. So here we go. Here we go. Let me get the right ball here. There it is. There she is. I should buy some keymakers. Maybe. Let's look at it just to make sure I'm thinking of the right hole. Alright, I am thinking of the right hole. And off we go. Off we roll. Into the wild blue yonder. Off we go. I'm going to have to set up. It's getting later in the year and the sun's already going down. It's only 7:44 and it's already pretty dark outside my house. Plus 0 to the cup. Now I did that on the front and it did not go in. We will see. I thought we were supposed to only have tailwind this week. Maybe that is a little bit of tailwind. It will be tailwind once we get around the bend going to the cup. That will be just fine. Just fine. And I'm going to switch to my number 2 bag. I got a bag set up with a Goliath. I want to use that one. That is the one I got. Yep, that is the one. Max 2.3, 2.10 rings. I'm going to be right there. 2.1 rings. There's the one. There's the 2. Hitting it perfect. Perfecto. Nice. Yeah, as soon as I get done with this hole, I'm gonna have to go turn my little side light on here. I'm outside my pool room. If I'm in my Goliath, it's going to be at max, so I could have swore that this hole was -10, but I did not write that down on my notes. I'm going to write it down now, because I missed it seriously on the front, and I think I've been doing -10. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I am Goliath, and I am right at max club. I was a little short on the front. That's what the deal was. So it is 3.9 divided by 1.8. 3.9 divided by 1.8, so it's 2.16 rings. .16 exactly. And a grade. Just for good measure. I wasn't short this time though. I think that would have went in if it had been on track. If I hadn't hit it great. Arrgh. Dagnabbit. I need to get my act together on that hole, because that hole, I like this hole. You have a great opportunity for Albie here. In the hole. In the hole. Eagle. Alright, I'll be right back. Ah, there's light. There's light. Alright. What do we got here? Hole number 2. I don't think I've hit hole number 2 perfect all week. I haven't. No, I think I hit it perfect on the front and it didn't go in. I didn't pull it enough. So let's try this one more time. Let's see if this is a game that can be beat. I'm going to do this straight up. Wherever I'm at, the wind divided by wherever I'm at. The wind was kind of blowing the same way on the front. And with this wind direction, if you hit out here, you've got a pure tailwind, especially if you laid it up right out in this area. You've got a pure tailwind right to the cup. Get out! Get out! No dice. There's 3, there's 6, there's 7. .4 divided by 1.2. 2.83 rings. There's 283. And a 1 ring right to the left. Just for good measure. Whoa down, Cat Daddy. Whoa down. You have less room on. If you hit it great to the right, you're risking ending up over there where my opponent's at. And if you hit it great to the left, you run out of fairway. It's a little bit deeper in the center. And my light's flashing on and off. I guess I'm going to have to fix it, but not today. See if my opponent can get in on a grate to the right. I got a shot in the hole. Look at that. That works. Nice. Nice. Nice shot. Nice shot, my friend. See where I'm at in my club. There's max. There's min. There's mid. Mid club 2.3, 3.9 divided by 2.3. 1.69 rings. I'm going to do 1.7. Pull back just a little bit. .7 rings. .7. Hitting it perfect. Wow. I can hit it perfect. And end up in the hole. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Nice. At 0. All right, let's see if we can get it going. Hole number 1 is going to bum me out because I missed it on the front and on the back, and I really like that hole. It's not necessarily, you can't really count on anything, but That is a hole that I really like to make. This hole, I've ended up in the rough every time I shot it. So let's quit dinking around here. I would rather just take the shot than try and get up in this area. So I'm gonna just hit it over to here and not be dinking around with it. Let's take a Titan, the king of balls. And that bag, I think I'm gonna take that bag. That's the one. And let's just end up in the fairway. Let's not try and get jiggy. Let's not try and do anything strange or unusual. Let's just end up in the fairway. 2.9. It's 1.2 per ring, so 2 rings is 2.4. That leaves me 5. So it's pretty close. I'm going to do 2.5 rings. And a little bit of curl. And just try and lay it up out there. Tried getting tricky with it. Now we're just going to lay it up. All right. I have no idea what to do on this because I haven't been in the right spot. So I shot it with my Nirvana on the front and I hit it perfect and I didn't full it enough, and I was in a really good spot with my Nirvana, and I have a lot of faith in my Nirvana numbers, so I'm going to do a 10% on it times the wind divided by wherever I'm at in my katana. My katana hits 1.3, 1.5, 1.7. Be a great shot for a big topper. And there's max. There's min. I'm at mid club, which is 1.5 per ring. .5 divided by 1.5, 3.3 rings. Exactly. There's 3. And a great. My timing is just a little off. Just a little. And that was way off. Way off. I'll go back and watch this and go, dang dude, you only pulled 2.5 instead of 3. Instead of 3.3, you pulled 2.3. I did that on the front and it really pissed me off because I was in the perfect spot. I hit perfect. And I was like, wow, how can I be that far off? I've been smoking the cup on greats, and it should have been right there. And then it dawned on me I pulled 1 ring too little. See if my opponent can get in the hole. Maybe. How come they haven't had a par 3 tournament? They've had par 4 tournaments and they've had par 5 tournaments. The par 3s that are the ones that are I mean, there's nothing easy, but the ones that have the greatest opportunity for hole-in-one. In the hole. In the hole. Let's give them a good game and a good luck. Zigzag, double A and A. All right, here we go. Hole number 13. What is hole number 13? Now I have this set up for my odd account. Let's see what I was doing here. Dun 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 dun. I really want to get as far up here as I can. I've been ending up like out in this area at the, is this number 13? No. Been ending up out here, and I really like to get a little bit farther. I can just barely get there with my Grizzly. And I need to bring the same bag I'm using right now. Bring out a Goliath. Let's see what I got here for 3 power balls. I got several of these balls. I got quite a few of. Let's bring one of them bad boys. Let's see what we can get done. I'm going to double check to make sure I got the bag with the Goliath in it. The deal is, it's really close to the red line, and the red line's much bigger if you're using a Grizzly, between a Grizzly and minimum wood. And if you don't quite get far enough, it can be a deal. But I should be able to get farther this time. So maybe I'm going to use my Goliath. Three, 5. 2 rings, or 3 rings is 3, 6. I'm going to put a little bit of curl to bring it around just a bit. Isn't it perfect? We'll see if that was too much curl. Just enough. Just right. Just right. That'll give me a nice straight up T rough bump. And I might actually be in mid club from where I'm at. And mid Goliath is 2.1 per ring. What have I been doing here? Minus 10 to the cup. 0.9 times the wind. Divided by wherever I'm at in my club. I've been just a little bit farther than where my opponent's at. And you're kind of, like I said, you're in between. But they should be in solid, like, minimum wood. There's min. There's max. There's mid. I'm eking mid. So mid Goliath is 2.1 per ring. So 4.1 divided by 2.1. It's 1.75 rings. There's 1.75. Ah! Really wanted to hit that one perfect, and I might have been just a little short. It's hard to tell when you don't hit it perfect on how it rolls out. Like, it might have had enough if I'd have hit perfect. My opponent's in solid Grizzly. Now, if they wanted to get up here and do the rough bump up in this area, I'm not sure where their red line's at. Where I was getting into a deal is I wanted to hit my Grizzly up here, and I was having to hit it farther back, like in this area. I still had a shot at it, a rough bump shot at it, but I would have liked to have had just a little more distance. And with that ball, I definitely could get into the range with the Grizzly. In the hole. In the hole. Okay, light. I'm gonna have to take this light apart. It's flashing. It's solid for a bit and then it's flashing. There must be a short in it, so I hardly ever use it, so it's been a long time since I used this light. I will have to take it apart and fix it. The inside of my house, I have a bunch of really killer postmodern lights that came out during the late 50s, and I've taken them all apart and refinished them and put in new guts in them. They look much, much, much more better. Hole number 14. Hole number 14. All right, all right. And I'm gonna do 0 on this because I'm not sure. And I can take a tighten on this one. Tighten. The king of balls. I'm gonna take this bag right there. Need a sniper. Sniper's fine, just fine. Now I've been doing like 6 to 7 topspin. I suppose with an extra mile it's 7. A solid. Now I've hit it over there with overpower many, many times, and if you hit it over there with overpower, you don't need very much topspin. They're not happy about that. 2.8 divided by 1.2. .33 rings. And a 70 ring grade to the left or right. That's gonna, I'm gonna be amazed if I don't clip. Whew. There must have been one blade of grass between me and the rough. That actually might put me in between clubs where I'm at. Wherever I am, divided by 0. Or plus 0 times the wind, divided by wherever I'm at. I could have swore this was like a plus 10 hole, but... You're still going to get your eagle. Minimum club, 1.2. .5 divided by 1.2. 2.91 rings. .9. Jeez, I cannot hit perfect. It's impossible. What's wrong with me? Well, at least I picked up one. And I still have 4 holes left, so I just need to pick up one on all 4 of these holes. So we're just going to finish it out by hitting 4 albies in a row, which is definitely possible. It may not be probable, but it's possible. All right. I'm going to take this ball, if I can find it, this ball right here. Let me go look at the hole just to make sure it's the hole I'm thinking of. I think this is the hole that I think this is the one that I didn't pull enough and was like, what the heck? Hole number 15. This is the one. This is the one. I'm going to go right up into that area right there. 2-3. 2 rings is 2-4. Isn't it perfect? Perfecto. All right, very similar to where I was at. I was deeper in the hole last time, but I will take that. I think I used, I'm not sure I put the wind back in last time, but I should be in a very similar spot. +0 rounding up. My opponent's also in a very good spot. Okay, there's min club. I'm in min 4.3 divided by 3.5. 1.22 rings. You get where I want you. 1.22 rings. It's 125. Hitting it perfect. Wow, I can hit it perfect. Will it go in? Woo! In the hole. All right. We're starting the Albie trip. Now I only got 3 more to go. Got to pick up 5, and I picked up 3, so I got to get at least 2 out of 3. But I'm going to just get all 3 of them. Let's make that a plan. Now they got a nice rough bump from that angle, and I think I would definitely go. Well, with that big of a wind, that sand is definitely going to. Let's see if it. No, they didn't have to pull it back far enough to see whether it was distorting it, but that wind's definitely going to make you pull over that sand, and that sand looks like it's steep enough that it would definitely distort your rings. Good game, my man. Good game. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now let's make sure I have an empty slot. I do. I do have one. All right. What hole are we on here? We are on hole number 16. What is hole number 16? My notes. Say extra mile power 5 with topspin boost. Good. My numbers are good. If I could just get to the right spot. Alright. Alright. Which way is the wind blowing? Man, that wind's not helping us at all. Power 5, or power 10, excuse me. Jeez. It took me 7 years to figure it out, and now I'm going to have to go through and try and remember what the stuff is. They're power 10 balls now, dang it. Alright. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Here we go. I may be able to eyeball the wind, but I may have to pull it out and then put the forward wind back in. What I really want to do is I want to get that angle right so that I go right through here and end up right there. That would be ideal. Ideal. You got a power 6 ball? I don't know where they're going. But wherever they're going, they're wrong. There is no way you're going to make that. Yeah. And in that situation, just land on the island. Just put yourself dead center. Center your rings up on that island. And max topspin. Bring it to the right a little bit if you want to hit it straight. If you want to do the rough bump, keep it close to the sand. Titan, the king of balls. This tournament is sponsored by Titan. 3.5. .2 rings. There's 3.2. We'll put that forward wind back on it. Not much, but we will put it back on there. And look at where I'm going. I don't have to put much curl on it, but a little. One ring great to the right. That might not kill me. If I can catch the fairway right here. No. Nope. If I could have caught the fairway right there, I think I would have. That was close. And even if I hit it perfect, I think I needed a little teeny bit more curl than what I had on there. I wanted to catch that sucker right there. That was on the right track. On the right track. Dag nabbit. We'll see where I'm at. I should be close. I was going about 1 billion miles an hour, but it would have had to have hit the flagpole, and I think even if it hit the flagpole, it probably would have bounced off. Okay, there's max. There's mid. Man, I'm in the 16 per ring range. 4.6 divided by 16. 0.41 of a ring. I'm going to put one backspin on it. .41 of a ring. And hit it 2 rings great to the left. Arr. It's super accurate when it gets that close with your rough iron and your sand wedge are kind of counterintuitive. You think, wow, it's six, you're looking at a club like the Goliath or something when it's like in the mid levels and it's like 2.5 or 2.0 per ring, or you've got those clubs and you're like, they're not very accurate. And then you get a club and it's like right there, I was at 16 per ring, 16 miles an hour per ring. You don't have to move it very much. The closer you get with your rough iron and your sand wedge, the more accurate they get. Your wedge is the same thing. That's why if you run a rapier, you run your topspin so you can get your ball guide super close to you. All right, hole number 17. All right, we did drop one, so we didn't drop it. We just didn't pick that one up. Okay, we got a great opportunity here as well. And I got this one if I can get to the right spot. And I'm going to use the same ball I used a minute ago. One of these here, them there balls. Now with just a regular ball, just a regular 3-power ball, or 6-power ball, excuse me, like a Kingmaker, I've been getting into my Grizzly range, but with the topspin boost ball, I was able to get into my short iron range. .37 3.7 divided by 1.2. I'm going to add on 10% and do 3.4 rings. There's 3.4. You put some curl on it to bring it back to the fairway. Hitting it perfect. And put too much curl on it. I brought it back to the fairway all right. I felt like I was putting on too much curl, but last time I almost didn't put enough curl on it. Once again, I got a great shot with my Nirvana. If I can hit it perfect. I'm curious with this topspin boost ball, I might have a rough bump. Maybe. Doubtful. Maybe. Here's Max Club. No dice. No, maybe. Maybe. .6 divided by 2. 1.8 rings. I'm going to do +1, 1.9. That's what my notes say. That's what we call bad. You know what the most important part about a rough bump is? hitting the rough. You know what the second most important part is? Getting out of the rough. So we're going to see if I can get out of the rough, because I definitely didn't achieve the hit the rough. That was a dangerous shot. If I missed to the left, I would have hit the sand. If I missed to the right, I missed the rough entirely. I was risky there. I could have just went for it without having the rough bump. I had plenty of room. But why? Now we just have the drama. See the things that I do for my viewers? Add some excitement to it right at the very end. Hope that my opponent made it. Since I haven't been hitting anything perfect. We got the shot right here. Can I redeem myself? Hitting it perfect. Woo! In the hole. Look at that. If I take my time and actually pay attention, I can actually make a shot. Look at that. Recovered. The big recovery shot. And recovered with a rough bop. Look at that. All right, now we're on our only redeeming hole. We can try and get an Albie here. I got the stuff if I can just hit it perfect. I have no notes for this hole though. I'm leaving this as my variable hole. I didn't write down any notes for it. Okay, all right. I feel like just like going for it. I really do want to go for it. I am gonna go for it. Why not? Why not? 1.1 times the wind divided by 1.2. If I can get my bounces just right so that I bounce before the rough and then clear it, I think I could get the run all the way to the cup. We shall see, though. .4, 3.11 rings. Put the wind back on. A little bit of curl. Hitting it perfect. And we need that bounce right there to be before the rough. All right, we are in a good spot, but I really would like to see how I have gotten about half the distance from where I am there to the cup on once. It is possible, but I'm sure that there's somebody out there that's gotten on the green and won. Caught it just right. .1 times the wind. I might be in wedge, but I should be in short iron. I am in short iron. 3.4 divided by 3.5. 1.06 rings. I'm going to do 1.1 rings. There's 1-1. Hitting it perfect. And just bounced over the hole. Dang it. One more backspin. One more. And that was still a slight overpull. It was 1.06 and I rounded it up to 1.1. I probably should have just did 1. All right, that'll be enough to get me into the weekend. But with that score, I'm going to have to shoot like a 42 or better. So I will have to pick up at least 3 on a side just to have even a shot at the top 5. I really think in the weekend round the scores are just going to be off the charts. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody didn't shoot a 48 or something. Or a 46. What is it, 18 per side, so it's 36? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got 5 on a side and shot a 46. So the weekend round scores are going to be monstrous. And coming in without any good tiebreakers, it'll definitely be a tough weekend round. All right, there you have it. A 39 and a recovery. Wasn't too bad of a back. I did pick up a couple on the back, but only picking up 1 on the front did not help. Didn't. Yeah, we got a 41, 40s. The scores in the weekend round are definitely going to be 2 or 3 higher than this, so you're going to have to be on game. Definitely hitting perfects. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully everybody has a great weekend round. I don't think I will have time tonight to play my odd account, but I might get it in just so I can play it this weekend, but I'm not sure. I got a busy weekend. It's the first weekend I've been home. I got home last weekend and I've been sick all week. And so this is the first weekend, and I still haven't seen any of my family, so we'll see how the weekend goes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, do all that good stuff. Leave me a comment, and I will see you on the next one. Stay safe and have fun, my friends.